Hello, hello! Hello, everyone! Happy Tuesday, happy pre-Christmas Eve. I thought I would pop on here and be a little festive for this time of the year. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and if not, I hope it gets better from here. So, I had something interesting happen when I wanted to start the reading. One of my cards fell out, right? This is just one card. Hi, this is just one card. It doesn't really have any matches. It's not part of a deck. It's something I get in a subscription box, and it fell out while I was prepping for the reading. So it feels relevant here. It goes, I tune into the healing power of my heart's sweetness, recognizing that I am worthy of kindness, love, and care, right? So that felt really interesting here. I thought that was a little bit interesting. This beautiful pink color and purple for self-love in the mind space. So thought I would read that to you because it seems significant. Let's get into the channeled messages for today. The songs I got were, hear me out, I'll Make a Man Out of You by Donny Osmond and the chorus. Yes, that's from Mulan. That's playing in my head, specifically the Boy I Really Wish I Knew How to Swim. That played over and over again. And then the other song was Apocrypha 2, Behold the Lauded by Satellite, Empire, Ironheart, and Castor, which is crazy. The synchronicities, hello, that I got are the numbers 911, 111, 1818, 555, 511, 1, and 123. And then you also may be someone who appreciates the Gothic aesthetic. It doesn't have to be, but that was something I got. You may have also had goji berries today, and someone here does not know how to swim. So we'll see. Let's see what this is about to be about, because that was such an interesting combination. Every time I get these synchronicities, they are such a wild combination. So let's roll for which astrological house this reading is in today. Looks like it's in the 10th house for career and reputation. Hello. And let's see what sign it's in. 7 for Libra. Libra in the 10th house. Someone here could be a lawyer or an accountant. Both of those things are something that someone with that placement would be good at. Doesn't have to be. And let's see. Let's get into runes for today. Again, I'm feeling festive today. It's what did my mom call it? Christmas Eve. So I'm feeling it. And it's the day of Mars, so beautiful reds, action, those types of things. So let's get more details with the runes here. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It is now officially Christmas Eve since this is at midnight. Looks like we have, what is this? This is Yara for Harvest. Harvest of, 444, Foundation and Security. Harvest of Avas, Partnership. Harvest of Partnership. Interesting. That's a little cryptic. Okay, let's write it. Let's see what happens. And let's see, Libra's also, thank you for the likes. Libra's also in the realm of love. And again, the card that I got at the very start of this was actually a pink and purple card. This seemed to have disappeared on me all of a sudden. Oh, weird. Let's see. Charms for today. Oh, I haven't gotten this one in a while. So we have this little shell here. Absolutely beautiful shell. Let me switch hands here for you so you can see it better. Absolutely beautiful little seashell here. This one reminds me of Aphrodite. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. But it also reminds me of the ocean. So someone here could live near the water. We also have the owl for wisdom. Let me show you. Hello. The owl for wisdom. And this looks like clear quartz for transmuting of negative energies. So it's more of a transmutation type of energy, so taking negative energy and making it more neutral. And then we also have the intuition charm as well. Crystal ball for intuition. So a harvest of partnership, using your intuition to clear negative energies, wisdom, and utilizing hearing. You may hear things, don't have to. But again, this is in the house of career and reputation in Libra. So let's figure out what this is about. What on earth? Let's see. Let's dive right in. I'm hearing Mythos already. Mythos is already popping in. Welcome, my wonderful children of the night. My fellow night owls. Thanks for joining me. It is now officially Christmas Eve where I am. I hope you're all having a beautiful, beautiful day today. And for those of you who may not celebrate Christmas Eve, that's fine. A happy, beautiful day to you as well. Thank you so much. Let's see. What's going on with the collective today? What is this interesting? That's so funny that I got someone here doesn't know how to swim, but they live near the ocean. What? Thank you. What's going on with the collective today? What is this interesting tidbit here? The harvest of partnership. Page of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles in the reversed. Learning how to deal with finances, perhaps? A new venture, a little bit of digging, research. Yeah, we've got the Page of Swords and the 10 of Coins in reversed. So researching better ways to utilize our money. Interesting. Learning more about money coming in. Thank you. What else is happening here? That would make sense. Harvest of partnership. So like discerning the people around you and seeing who's for you and who's not. Okay. Oop. We have the Two of Wands here as well with Asclepius, but that's in reversed. So that's like plans falling through, but that's because we're being a bit more discerning about the people that we're surrounded by. So it's kind of like paying attention. You see how he's like looking from the dark, from the shadows? Thank you for the follows, everyone, and the likes. My goodness. Hello. Very interesting. So some plans are not working out, but that's because we're weeding out our garden, so to speak. Discerning who is and is not welcome. This is a collective reading, not a personal reading. I don't like to put people's personal business on the internet for everyone to see. Thank you so much. If you do want a personal reading, though, I offer those at the link in my bio. Feel free to check it out. Thank you. Me too. It's so cute. I only wear it during this time of the year, so I'm really excited to wear it. Let's see. And we have the World here, still completing a cycle. So even though plans are falling through and it feels like we're losing things, we're still completing a cycle because we're weeding out our garden. We're seeing who's really for us. Interesting. What is this about? Yeah, the numbers I got, they represent like Justice, High Priestess, the Empress, those types of things. And it gave me this strong, like intuitive sense. Yeah, end of the year of the snake, yes. So shedding old things. It was giving a lot of like intuitive nudges and transformation victories, kind of clearing the fog, so to speak. We have the Six of Cups here as well for like childlike memories, right? Completing a cycle here of weeding out our garden. It could be people you've known for a long time, and it may be more of like, we have had good memories, but where we're at now, it's no longer, I can't have you in my life, right? And it doesn't have to be like super deep either. It doesn't have to be like love or anything like that, even though Libra does point towards it. It could also just be like longtime friends, family friends, things like that. But just people that aren't necessarily, you're not on the same wavelength anymore. Let's see. And we're heading into the year of the horse, which is all about like freedom. So it's like shedding the old and charging forward with new energy, galloping away, so to speak. Thank you so much. Goodness. The Queen of Swords, Cersei, in the reversed. So yeah, it could be like, these could be people who are hypercritical of you. Feminine energies does not have to be. It could be air signs as well, like Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, leaving your life or being booted out of your life by you because they're too hypercritical. So even though we've had a long-standing relationship with them, whether that be familial, platonic, romantic, you know you best, right? Booting them out because they're too hypercritical. Too hypercritical, mean with their words. They kind of use honesty as a weapon. But again, we're completing that cycle. So completing the cycle of holding on to people because of the memories. Okay. Letting people go, even though it's kind of like, I believe it's Fall Out Boy sings that song, Thanks for the Memories, even though they weren't so great. That's kind of going here. We have the Page of Wands here, Chimera in the reverse. Hello. Whenever I see the Page of Wands in reverse, it talks about comparison. So not only are they hypercritical, but compare you to others. Yeah, could be comparing you to a sister, friends, other women in general. If you identify as a woman or are a woman, whatever the case may be, it doesn't have to be again. Those are more just confirmations, right? But yeah, booting people out, right? Booting people out because they don't contribute to your cornucopia, they don't contribute to your plans. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. We're looking for more stable energy, more grounded energy, right? Surrounding ourselves with the people who like light us up and make things more stable. Okay. Well, I like that for you. That's beautiful. What else is going on? Yeah, transmuting that negative energy, surrounding yourself with better people. Who's this? Nine of Swords, Phobos. That's interesting. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you know what? You are kind of right. That is weird. Huh. This is Phobos, the deity of nightmares, right? As you can see from here, he explains this card beautifully. Swords represent thoughts and words inside of the tarot, and the Nine of Swords is all about anxieties and nightmares. And Phobos happens to be a deity of nightmares. So whoever had you in your head, comparing you to other people who may be more stable, more grounded, have more money than you, putting you in this. In order to get a reading, you just go to the link in my bio. It is not clickable because in order to put a clickable link in your bio, you either have to have a business account or 1,000 followers. But the link is there. You can copy paste it and you can go get a reading there. I don't like to blast it on the internet. That's your business. It just, for me, doesn't make me feel comfortable doing that. That's why I like collectives. You know your story, you take the message you need to hear, and you move on. You don't have to worry about everyone knowing your business. You know what I mean? Let's see, what else is going on here? I like to see that you're completing this cycle of holding on to people who put you in this energy just because you had good memories, and we're just getting rid of that. Oh, and the King of Pentacles with Hyperion. That's interesting, because we have the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins. Those are the feminine energies and the masculine energies. So comparing you to people who are more stable, more grounded, putting you in your head and making you not feel capable. Yeah. Not feel capable, not feel very abundant. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you the actual person. These cards deserve their time. Yeah, not feel very... Yeah, that's not a fun feeling to feel. Like, oh, I'm not doing enough to be like this person. So I can understand why you're booting them out. Interesting. Hello. These could be parents, they could be bosses. It doesn't have to be, but there is somebody who's putting you in comparison mode. And yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse too. So yeah, pulling you out of that like creative, it's like you don't really want to go after everything because it feels like nothing's ever enough, you know? Like, am I doing enough? Am I creative enough? Am I too young? Am I too new at this? Yeah, it would be like inner child wounding as well, because that's the deity of youth, eternal youth. So it could be something that stems from childhood as well, like this comparison thing. You have the devil here leading to self-sabotage. So yeah, this is a person who triggered self-sabotaging, not pursuing your dreams. Not pursuing your dreams, feeling like you can't really pursue your dreams, like the things you want don't want you because you're not capable enough, because you don't have XYZ. Like this person, or like this person, or like this person. Interesting. Well, I don't like that. What else is going on? Yeah, the Hanged Man in the reversed, Prometheus. Like, I see that was a cycle that we're beating, though, of like being stuck in that mindset of I can't go after what I want. I can't go after what I want because I don't deserve it. What's this? Yeah, I have to prove myself. I have to earn it. This is a free collective reading. That's what I give here. I give free collective readings. If you want a personal reading, one that I'm not blasting all over the internet, I offer that at the link in my bio. Those are paid, and that's just because it takes me time and energy to tap in, and it's a very long spread. So yeah, feel free to check that out if you want to, and see if I vibe with you. But that's just me. No dig on anybody who does personal readings online. That's just for me personally. I don't really like putting people's business out there. We don't need to know who's cheating on who. That's not our business. So that's just me though. Okay, moving stuff over so I can get more cards. Let's see. The Five of Wands, yeah. So feeling like you need to prove yourself, and then this constant like envy and jealousy. So like pointing you at someone so that you feel envious and jealous of that person, like wanting their lifestyle. And it's kind of like, instead of being mad at the person for constantly putting you in comparison, it's more like you're mad at the person who's doing better, right? Like that was a whole cycle and a half. So like, what is this? Okay, so we're ending that cycle. So yeah, putting us in this like mental confusion and putting us in this not wanting to work very hard. So yeah, and this self-betrayal, constant self-betrayals, self-sabotaging energy. Okay. Oh geez, that flew right out. And yeah, feeling like it's not fair, right? I can't ever get things, because life's just not fair. It's not fair to me. I can't ever get things, I can't ever have my time management under control. I don't ever have my priorities straight. Those types of things. So are we actually completing this cycle? Have we done that yet? Or are we still in the process? Because I feel like we're harping a lot on what these people have done and how they've made you feel. But it's like we're learning how to discern this, is what I'm getting here. Temperance in the reversed. Yeah, unbalanced energy around our own happiness. So like we're figuring it out. Okay. We're figuring it out. Okay, we're figuring it out. We're figuring out how to weed our garden. So that's kind of the beat I'm getting here, is that we have a lot of this plans falling through, people kind of being around who are hypercritical, comparing you to other people, making you feel anxious, making you feel like you're not ever going to be enough, pulling you out of your creative energy, putting you in cycles of self-sabotage where you don't go after what you want because you feel like you have to constantly prove yourself, and being stuck in that kind of mindset of I have to prove I'm good enough, becoming kind of like comparison syndrome, envious of others, and then being stuck in that brain fog, not really going after what we want, self-betrayals of an endless like time management problem, procrastination, and not being able to really balance things out to find our happiness. Which is it's a consistent bad luck. That's kind of where we're at. We're trying to learn how to weed that out. Okay. All right, cool. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if that's the cycle we're going through. What am I feeling? I'm feeling the Soul Tarot for the next part. So we have what is happening right now. Why do you even need to hear this? Because it's like we've gone on this long journey about what you're dealing with, and I'm like, okay, but it felt like we were breaking free from that. I feel like you would know if people are bothering you, but why do you need to hear that specifically at this time? Oh, thank you so much for the shares and reposts. Thank you. I'm trying to focus down here because if I look too much at the comments, I'm gonna end up getting distracted and talking to you the whole time. So I want to channel, but I do see you guys. I really appreciate it. I really do. So let's find out why you need to hear this at this time. Because I guess they tell, every time I ask them like what's going on, and they give me all this, and I'm like, why would you tell them what they already know? But I guess that's just for confirmation, you know? But why do you need to hear this? Why do you need to hear this at this time? Why do they need to hear this at this time, Spirit? Not 111 again. So like we want change. We're trying to bring about change. We're trying to bring about better communication, better collaboration, and being in our Empress energy for once. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Why do they need to hear this at this time, Spirit? This is a rough energy for Christmas Eve. Goodness. But if you're here in my reading, you will leave lighter today. You will leave feeling lighter. That is my goal in every reading I do. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, we're feeling unlucky. We got that twice already. We're feeling very unlucky. Very unlucky in life. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like we're on the same merry-go-round and the ride sucks. Two cards. Yeah, there's that Empress. We don't feel like the Empress. We don't feel like that Empress, the one who is in control of her kingdom, the one who's able to sit back and receive what she wants, the creative person of creativity and making the house a home, that type of thing, like enjoying your own space. And the Five of Pentacles in reversed. It's like we may not feel like these things, but we are leaving behind some of the victim mindset, kind of like that feeling like we're being bullied. We may feel like things are unlucky, but we're leaving behind the whole the universe is specifically out to get me. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's where the world upright comes in, that breaking a cycle happening. Okay. Why else do they need to hear this at this time? Okay. Oh yeah, the Hermit. So we're doing a little bit of internal work. Maybe looking at our own internal processes and going, okay, well, I'm feeling unlucky and I have this stuff. So again, learning how to discern. Perhaps I'm surrounding myself with the wrong people. Perhaps I'm allowing the wrong people into my energy, and that's why I'm feeling this way. 24. That is relevant. That adds up to 12 for shifted perspective. Got it. The Fool. So yeah, we're doing internal work to bring about a new beginning, a new chapter. Okay. Hello. Welcome, fellow denizens of the night. So we're doing a bit of internal work in order to bring forth a new chapter. A new chapter in our career and reputation. people that surround us, right? And it's in Libra too. And oftentimes Libra in the 10th house means that you'll marry into your career and reputation. It's kind of like the marrying into wealth area of life, which is interesting. But it's like, it's also the place where you would see people who go into the justice system, people who deal with finances, stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, there's definitely like a want to change things, to be more discerning. Could be a homebody at this time. I mean, yes, it's the Christmas season. It's the time when most people would be surrounded by others, and that can bring a lot of ugliness, especially if we're around a lot of family members who are stuck in the karmic patterns and matrix of repeating the same hurtful cycles. Let's see. Why else do they need to hear this at this time? Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're trying to bring this new beginning of a better surrounding of 10 of Pentacles. Earlier we're trying to learn how to properly weed out our garden, how to get rid of the things in our cornucopia we don't actually like. And there's that new beginning, right? That Fool card with that 10 of Pentacles, the same card here. So a new beginning, it's kind of like rethinking what abundance means to you, looking at the people around you and being like, how did I get here, right? Perhaps some of you, not everyone, but perhaps some of you do have like the resources, but you're like, okay, I have the resources, but am I happy with it? You know, is this really what's around me, you know? 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, going towards a new beginning of abundance that's not surrounded by lying, hidden information, misinformation, right? The 7 of Swords is like deceit. It's strategy. In the upright, it would be like strategic thinking. In the reverse, though, that often points to like manipulation and heavy lying. So it's like realizing, oh yes, I may be surrounded by family, I may be surrounded by abundance, but like what else is surrounding me? We're not necessarily happy with what we're seeing at the table. Thank you so much. Goodness. Yeah, we're not necessarily happy. It is the holiday season, so I can see that. It's like, who's eating at my table? Oh, this is not a pleasant experience. Who should I not invite next year? Yeah, there you go. Oh man, I would definitely qualify there. Jeez. Why else? It's like, yeah, we're learning a lot of things. What's been going on in the dark? Who are my hidden enemies in the dark? Watching from the shadows. Please be wary of scammers at this time as well. I've noticed that coming up a lot in my readings. People commenting about sending money to other people. Please be careful of those. And please be careful of any tarot reader that DMs you first for readings. If they do that, they're a scammer. Okay? Tarot readers don't DM you for readings. That's not how that works. So yeah, some of you may be dealing with a lot of people who are trying to scam money or manipulation, lying, things of that. Oh, good to see you too, Danielle. Welcome. Thank you. So yes, just be wary of those types of things, because that does come up. The holidays is unfortunately the time when people like to do those types of things, and when family gets a little, y'all know. Thank you. Why else do they need to hear this at this time, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so we're keeping things very close to our chest at the same time. Because again, we're looking around and we're seeing stuff we're not liking. This can also imply like scarcity mindset. So leaving behind scarcity mindset of things not being enough, like there's never enough. Especially with this manipulation, lying, and this feeling of scarcity. like leaving these things behind. So trying to bring that in. I don't want any more scarcity. I don't want any more lies. I want my abundance, whatever abundance is to you, right? I want that. I want to leave behind this nonsense. Thank you. That means a lot. I've been doing this for coming up on 6 years now, at least like fully, like per day. And it's been very interesting doing this. Let's see. Why else? I also saw 2929 just now, which I believe adds up to 24. Nope. 18 plus 4. 22, master number for partnerships and reciprocity, which again we have Libra in the 10th house and this harvest of partnerships. Yeah, we're harvesting our crop and seeing some of these crops are bad. Some of these apples are gross. Hi, hello. Interesting. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're still here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I don't... So yeah, not necessarily rushing in with plans. The Knight of Swords is the second fastest knight in the deck. Usually they rush in with communication. They have plans. They don't necessarily have like the motivation and drive to do things or the heart behind it or even like the consistency and discipline. They just kind of rush in with words. They're the ones who... I say this to my kid all the time. I say, listen with your ears, not your mouth. The Knight of Swords listens with their mouth. They're the one who just talks without hearing what you just said. In the reverse, though, that's like communication that's not happening. Yeah, it's like I need to get rid of some of these people. This communication, people who listen to respond, not necessarily to hear. Okay, so we're doing all of that. We're doing some inner work, trying to learn how to discern. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. You guys can repost, you can share, you can like, you can do all those things, okay? That's fine with me. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. But yeah, I do get this feeling of like keeping things to your chest. And that's really smart. That's a very wise thing to do is moving in silence. Because a lot of times we tell people things when we're excited and we're not. We may be excited, but there are times where there are people listening who don't have your best intentions at heart, who will, intentionally tell you you can't do it. And then there are people who believe that, they have their own version of reality and they'll be like, oh, you shouldn't do that because it's not really realistic or whatever the case may be, and put that seed of self-doubt, right? That's kind of what we're trying to do. It's like I don't really want to be around people who do this to me intentionally or not. I want new friends, new people in my life, different people. What else? 1, 2, 3. You are making steps in the right direction, though. You are on that little journey here. 5 of Cups. Yeah, we're disappointed. We're disappointed. We regret the people we're around. We may be feeling grief as well. So it's like grieving, that internal work. Who have I surrounded myself with and being disappointed? Grieving what we thought we had, right? It's like, this could have been so much more, but it's not. I can see that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry, friend. That's not the feeling we want on Christmas Eve. Thank you. And this is sideways. Whenever I see cards sideways in a reading, that tells me that's our current energy, and it means we can go either or, right? Up or down. The 3 of Pentacles is all about collaborating, right? It's like going to a new institution, like schooling. It's going and learning new things or working with other people, right? When I see it sideways, that means we're either trying to figure out who to work with, or whether to start on that new little, like going off to school for a new thing, or not working with it, not going that way. So it's like we're kind of in this in-between. We're doing that internal work in order to figure out, who do I work with? Who do I not work with? Do I go this way? do I go that way, right? Well, that's where we're at. Yeah. Yeah, who am I surrounding myself with? So yeah, like, we're discerning that. That's why we're coming up on this cycle completion. We're coming up on it. We've been doing the internal work to learn how to practice discernment in who is and is not for us. Who we've let in our energy that maybe has had way too much time in there, who never should have been there in the first place, those types of things. Yeah, 4 swords. However, we're being antsy and restless because like we want it to hurry up. Yeah, we want it to hurry up. We want the new friends. We want the new people to celebrate with, right? We want things to hurry up. Restless. Why is it taking so long? Why haven't I found my new people yet? So we're a little bit restless at this moment in time. It's like I keep running into people who are the same cycle but a new face. When will I get to the actual like people who actually are for me, you know? Thank you. Yeah, that's 7 of Cups. So there's so many options and I don't know who to choose. Yeah, I have all these options, but I'm restless because I want to have the good ones. The 7 of Cups is all about options. Some of them look good but aren't good. Some of them look good and are good. Some of them look good and are very, very bad. And vice versa, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to make the wrong choice. I want the fun ones. The people who actually celebrate. Like if something good happens to you, they're actually clapping and smiling. They're not just clapping because they have to clap, because it's expected, you know? On lives, this is a collective, so it's one big overarching message. You know your situation. You can use your own discernment to decide if it applies to you or not. That's absolutely fine. If you want a personal reading, though, I do offer those in the link in my bio. It's my personal belief that your business should stay your business. I don't need everyone knowing what's going on in my love life. You don't need everyone knowing what's going on in your love life. So I prefer that to stay personal. No knocks on anyone who offers those in readings. That's just me. That's how I vibe. If you want someone to read it on the internet for you, absolutely fine, no judgment. You find that reader, cool with me. That's just my personal thing. And if you choose someone else, absolutely fine. All the love, luck, and happiness to you. Let's see. Why else do they need to hear this at this time? But you never know. Stay around. You never know what might resonate. And also, don't ever force it. If it's not vibing, leave it. Leave it where it is. It's just not your reading, you know? But it resonates for someone, so let it be for them. Let them have it. Let's see. Why else do we need to hear this at this time? Thank you all so much for your likes and for everyone's been so polite. Such polite questions, my goodness. Thank you, I really appreciate it. You're all so sweet. I love the night crowd. Every time I do late night lives, y'all are great. Seriously. I'm a night person, so. We have another sideways. Thank you. The sideways, every time I see horizontal cards, again, that means we are in this energy at the moment. It's interesting because we already had one, which tells me that this is the transition we're going through. Let me actually make it make sense, right? This is where we're currently at. We have our 3 of Pentacles, figuring out who we do or do not work with or which way to go, right? We're trying to figure out, we're restless and antsy. Things are taking forever, right? They're not really fitting our timeline. We want the people that actually celebrate us, that actually, you know, are for us. We want those people. We want those friendships, relationships, yada, yada. And we're trying to make it happen, but there are so many options and we're afraid of choosing the wrong choice. And that puts us in a, should I stay with the friends that I'm currently with? Or rather, Should I stay with the people I'm currently with? Should I keep those relationships? Should I just stay where I'm at, or should I move along? That's the journey we're on right now. Between who actually is for me, who do I work with, and should I head on out of here, right? That's where we're currently at. That is very interesting. Our little journey here, doing all that internal work so that we can see better. Yeah, because it's like, I may make new friends, but it's the same pattern with a new face, right? But what you're not realizing is it's like this frustration of, I'm going through this cycle again. Once again, I've gone through this thing. It's just a new person. What you're not realizing is you are making progress, because instead of waiting 3 to 5 business years to end that friendship, relationship, walk away from that coworker, what have you, you're now doing it within a couple months, which is huge progress, friend. We often forget that in order to properly discern, we have to go through the opportunities of learning how to spot it earlier and faster so that we head on out before things start to really hurt. And I see the number 21, which is literally the world card, breaking the cycle. Breaking the cycle. We're like, yeah, we all want that instant gratification, right? We all want to be able to snap our fingers and have learned the lesson, integrated it, and moved on. But that's just not how it works, friend. If everything was just removed from your life that didn't serve you, you wouldn't really know what to look out for if something harmful came your way, you know? Not that justifies people's behavior, but that's just part of learning, you know? You have to learn the lesson to learn the lesson. As painful as it can be sometimes. Why else do they need to hear this at this time, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, because we are a bit inspired. We're inspired to stop being bored with our lives. We want to be inspired. We don't want to be dissatisfied anymore. We're trying to find connections that are more inspiring. Motivational, make us want to do new things, try new things, go new places. Beautiful energy. 222, that is in alignment. You're in alignment with your path, with your journey. Because you want connections in your life of all kinds, right? You want connections in your life that are uplifting, that are inspiring. Yeah, it's very scary. Of course it is. It's a new song and dance, and you don't know the steps. You don't know the steps yet. That's okay. Just like we got familiar when the old dance with the shoes that were too tight and it hurts, right? You can get just as practiced at the new dance that is fun, exciting, that's comfortable, you know, and your partner is able to do the moves without stepping on your foot and then blaming you for being the bad dancer. You know? You can do it. Yeah, the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like I want stable connections. The Hierophant's also about tradition, authority, religion, society. I want new traditions, inspiring new traditions. Oh, interesting. So perhaps you're the type of person who's I've always wanted to try a friend Christmas, having my friends over for Christmas dinner and doing a cool fun thing, right? Maybe that's something you want to do, or it's new familial traditions, things like that. New ways of doing things. It's not necessarily breaking too many traditions, but it's creating new little ones. New stable things. What else? The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, looking at our lives and seeing what in our garden needs harvesting. And the world. Looking at our life. Oh, that's wonderful. Looking at our life and seeing. Well, I hope you have a beautiful Christmas with your friends. Looking at our life and seeing what crops actually turned out good. And seeing where the cycles have completed and what needs to be plucked right on out. Yes! Okay, we have our what's going on. We have our why you need to hear this at this time. Let's move into what you need to be doing about it, about this little journey we're going on here. What do we need to do about it? Who wants to talk? I'm feeling Marigold. Marigold wants to talk today. Let's talk. My little shadow work deck. I love her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And if you're doing internal work, she's the one to go to. She's the one. Beautiful. Oh, every time I use this deck, it makes me happy. This is my second oldest deck. I've had this for 4 years now. Every time I use it, I'm so happy. Oh, my friend, my friend. Let's see. We have our what and our why. Oops, I apologize. That was so disrespectful. What do they need to do about it at this time, though? A little bit of resistance. What do they need to do about it at this time? This little journey that they're on here. This weeding out the garden and transmuting negative energies. Not so close to your guys' eardrums. The Two of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I'm pretty sure. Oh, with the Temperance right after that. Okay, I was about to say, can you explain? Because the Two of Cups is like reciprocal partnerships, relationships, those things of that nature. It's about give and take, equal give and take, a very harmonious, balanced relationship with another person, whether that's romantic or not, right? And I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not telling you to overgive or deal with overtakers or anything like that. And then they followed that up right up with Temperance, which is all about balance. So that's it. That's the message. It's balancing out the relationships in your life that maybe one of you is overgiving or someone's overtaking, or it's just not feeling like you're receiving what you're giving, you know? It's funny because it's like the angels are literally looking at it while they pour their tea here and staring at it. And they're like, we need to be fixing this. We need to be fixing this. We need to be fixing that, friend. I'm gonna refill my incense here. This lovely incense. More clearing of energies. I just filled this thing. You know, I hate when I refill a lighter and then it acts like it doesn't. I've never filled it. So yeah, that could be a thing. Some resistance here of tending to those relationships, right? That hesitancy. And I see we're doing it. So it's like Spirit's like you're doing the right thing. That's basically what they're saying. You're making the correct choice, looking over the relationships in your life and seeing what you should actually be continuing to put into and what you should be removing. So we are in alignment with what we should be doing at this time. What else do they need to be doing at this time, Spirit, in regards to this journey that they're on? This journey of weeding their garden. What else? Chaotic energies, okay. 48 just showed up. 16 plus 8 is 24, which adds up to 6. So lovers, balancing our self-sabotaging cycles, making sure that we're not, making sure that we're not overgiving, overtaking, standing too hard in our boundaries. So like having a giant wall and closing everyone out, and also not letting everybody in. Thank you, Spirit. Death card in reversed. Okay, so again, that resistance to some of that transformation. It's funny. This card, when I see the Death card in this specific deck, it talks about the origin of the sickle of the Grim Reaper being that of the sickle they used to harvest the chaff from the crops. And it's funny because when I see this, it's like cut the excuses. So like cut out the lies, cut out the harmful words. It's like literally, I find this card to be quite funny because it's like, they're basically calling this excuses. Cut the bullshit, essentially. Cut it. If you feel called to go to Texas, you should go. If you popped in on my little reading and you're considering going to Texas, that's where I'm at. So you should. Let's see. What else do you need to do at this time? Now there's a little bit of resistance to change here. So it's like a little bit of resistance to let people know, to call them out on this behavior. No, I don't care who they are. Even if it's the Pope, you should let them know when they're stepping wrong. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands in reversed, and we have the Five of Wands in reversed. Yeah, especially if they're the type of people who are like, they're the ones who make you feel like you're not in your power, like you can't be optimistic. If they're the type of people who every time they talk to you, it's about like some misfortune they're going through, and they'll vent to you for 3 hours at 4 o'clock in the morning, but then when you need them, they're not really there. Or like if you share what's going on with them, they go, man, that must be nice. And they kind of shit all over what you got going on. That's when you need to like not talk to them anymore. Because like, it's not all about you, dude, chill. You know? Five of Wands in the reverse too. And also watch out for, yeah, if they're the type of people who bring a lot of gossip and drama and who always have something going on that they're in the middle of, no. Okay? You don't need to be in the drama, all right? People who are always stuck in drama bring other people into their drama. And I'm not talking about the people who like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. There are times, no, I'll be totally honest with you guys. Hi, R. I'll be totally honest with you guys, okay? If you're a people pleaser, aka a self-abandoner, and you always find yourself in the middle of some drama, you're choosing to be there by surrounding yourself with people who are always in the drama, okay? There's no shame, no judgment here, right? I've been here, I know what this is like. Thank you. You're in the drama because you put yourself in the drama. You're like, why am I in the drama? Because you're around people who are always in drama. Okay, gotcha. I'm not gonna tiptoe around that one, okay? Because I had to have my own honest look at myself. Like, why is there always something going on? It's like, because I'm around people who suck. Oh, I love that, R. Good for you, really. And a Merry Early Christmas if you celebrate it. If not, Happy Holidays. We're here on Christmas Eve, now that it's Christmas Eve. I've been trying to do like the Monday through Thursday lives, but the holidays are so busy for me. I have like cookie exchanges. I just redid my kid's entire room while he's with his grandparents. He's gonna come home to a whole new room. So like, it's been a busy week. And I just updated new readings for the year ahead. So I've been going a bit crazy with my time here. All good things. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that for you guys. Seriously, I love that for you, R. You deserve it. You've been working so hard. What else do I need to do at this time? So yeah, if you find yourself at the center of drama, you may be surrounding yourself with people who like to be in the drama. Step out. You don't need to be involved in it. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to be the peacekeeper. That's not your job. You don't have a badge on you that says designated peacekeeper. Let the negotiators, the professional negotiators, those people, let them step in. Okay? That's not your job. And again, if you're the 4 a.m. friend, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You are not the emergency crew, okay? Unless you are able to resuscitate someone from the edge of death, there's no reason people should be calling you at 4 a.m. Oh, beautiful. Well, hopefully not anything bad. yeah, again, we're in this like cycle completion stage. So yeah, balancing out those give and take relationships, weeding your garden, and this resistance to calling people out on their mouths, the people who are running their mouth, who are always in drama, cut them off. Stop putting yourself in don't surround yourself with people who are always in drama. Good night, friends. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. And that's very interesting, R. I tell friends a lot. I'm like, look, I know I will be right, but I don't always like being right. I would actually rather be wrong. I would rather be wrong, because usually if I say something and it's about people being a mess, that's when I want it to be wrong so that your life doesn't go haywire. But that's usually when I'm right, and I don't always like that. I'd rather be right about you getting $6 million than I would about other people being a mess. Hello, friend. I hope you sleep really well. Thank you for the well wishes. And Merry Christmas to you. If you don't celebrate that, happy holidays. What else do we need to do? It's like completing that cycle around like needing to be around people who are always in the thing. Yeah, so tune into how you feel around these people. After you've spent time talking to them, how do you feel afterwards? If you feel recharged, happy, motivated, all that stuff, great, keep them around. But if you go and you talk to them and you're feeling really drained consistently, because everyone has a bad day, everyone has a time when things are rough. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like every single time you talk, it's exhausting. That's probably the person you should be cutting from the garden, okay? Oh, well, I'm glad that you put a positive spin on that, R. You're right. It's a heads up. Oh my God. What else do I need to do at this time? The lovers. Yeah, I got the lovers earlier. That balancing. Tune into the people that make you feel inspired, right? The people who lift you up. If you leave that interaction and you feel motivated, inspired, like a breath of fresh air, you know, it's like you hang out with them and it doesn't feel like you've drained your social battery. So for my introverts out there, if you're able to just sit in a room with them quietly and just body double, and then they leave and it's like, we should do this again, like, but actually make the plans, keep that person. Keep the person that you can have on a call and say absolutely nothing, but like you leave that feeling more charged, like more recharged than any other time you've been with another person. And if you go with somebody and by the time you're done with that interaction, you feel like you need a 12-hour nap just from talking to them, let them go. They are draining all your energy out of you. That is a overtaking situation, right? And again, you are smart enough to know when someone's just going through a rough time, when someone needs to lean on you for emotional support, things like that, right? That's fine, right? There are times where we do have to take more than we give or give more than we take due to those types of circumstances. Just make sure that those relationships, when that does happen, that you can rely on them for the same thing. If you cannot, dead that too. All right? I'm glad to hear that. Because everybody involved in the social interaction should be having a good time. It shouldn't just be one person. And the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so watch out for drowning in your emotions. Watch out for that, okay? As you weed your garden, as you go through this time of discernment, don't let the finding out who was and was not for you cause you to feel like it's because you did something wrong, that your self-worth, like that you have a low self-worth because, you know, somehow you deserved this or earned this type of thing. Don't let that happen to you, okay? People treat people the way they do because of something in themselves. It doesn't really have a reflection on who you are as a person, okay? So just watch out for that. We might get a little moody because it's rough to find out, oh, these people aren't really for me, and you lose people and stuff like that. It does suck, but like, don't let that consume you at this time, because it's not a reflection on your value as a person, okay? Oh, thank you, R. No, these nails, these ones I went and got done. My mom treated me to nails, so they don't do fake nails, they do just designs. I love them so much. But the few times you have seen me on here since September, I was doing them myself. I'm not the greatest at it, but that's because I was a nail biter for so long that I just now have long nails finally, so. But I love them. I love that nail place. They're so sweet and they're awesome. What else do they need to do at this time? I would love to know how to do nails. I would be such a menace. I would just do my own and I would have crazy designs probably, but you know. Yeah, you have, yeah. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, so again, like as you go through and you look at it and you see things you don't necessarily like, try not to let that consume your whole being. Try not to let that become your self-worth, right? You can do it nice and fair. You can do it and realize like, oh, they may not have been giving to me, and that's okay. That doesn't reflect on me as a person. That doesn't mean that I deserved that treatment. Doesn't mean that I did something to earn that, right? That's just entirely them. And then make that little judgment call. Decide whether or not they stay or go. Okay? You don't have to. It's okay to feel the disappointment, sure, but it doesn't need to be all-consuming, okay? You're weeding out the weeds so that people who will actually pour into you as a friend, as a lover, as a person can show up and make your garden better, right? It doesn't mean that you'll only ever get weeds. What else do they need to do at this time? Try not to be so close to your eardrums here. What else do they need to do at this time? Just like, yeah, make the judgment call. Do it from a place of detachment. Yeah, not being so attached to the feelings. Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it's like kind of being impartial. All right, this isn't necessarily giving like I am, so it needs to go. And being a bit ruthless on that front. I have been learning how to access the Akashic records. I have not fully done enough studies to claim to be a master in that area, but I am learning how to do that. The Four of Wands, yeah, and build your stability. Build that foundation, right? Remember that this weeding, this pruning, this plant husbandry that you're doing is building that garden. It's building the foundation. It's keeping it thriving and healthy so that you get the best blooms. My mom is someone who's always had a beautiful garden, and she's done, you know, landscaping, right? Like she'll do it on the side. She's always had a beautiful yard and stuff like that. And she always taught me that a beautiful garden is not necessarily because of what you plant, but how well you take care of it. So keeping weeds out of it, making sure that any dead leaves are taken care of. So like being very, very consistent with spotting signs of things wrong and tending to it. So that's kind of the same thing here. I keep getting this strong garden vibe of like just being very, as you weed your garden, remember that the key to a beautiful garden is tending to your garden, not necessarily the flowers in the garden. So like you can have a gorgeous garden that's all wildflowers. Yeah. You can have a completely beautiful, thriving garden that's all wildflowers and what other people consider to be weeds. As long as you are tending to them, they will flourish, they'll be beautiful, they won't choke each other out, they won't cause decay and ruin the rest of the garden. So yeah, be ruthless in pulling weeds out of your garden, and don't feel bad about it either, because if they were truly cared enough, they wouldn't be pulling the BS. They would be putting more in, you know? What else do I need to do at this time? Because yeah, like a lot of people don't realize this, but the people you surround yourself with influence how you see yourself and the world around you. So like in your career, right? How they view money is how you will end up viewing money. Even if you're someone who's a free thinker, you will eventually, because you're surrounded by other people, those energies will bleed in and you will start to feel that negative energy in your life. Oh, beautiful, Mary. Yes, you should. I will always tell people to go against the grain and go out and follow passion's lead. Okay? Because even if for some reason it does not pan out, at least you tried, you know? At least you went and you did the thing, and that's something you won't regret. We have the Knight of Wands in reversed here too. And the Hermit. The Hermit came out again. So that's like... Okay, so yeah. As you're going forward and you are pruning your garden, as you are getting rid of things that don't necessarily fit, be careful that you don't, don't overweed, don't overdo it, right? Don't burn bridges that don't need burning, right? Tune into yourself and actually pay attention. Like I said, pay attention to how people make you feel as you interact with them, and pour into the things and relationships that really inspire you and motivate you, and get rid of the things that drain you. Again, people can have bad days, there can be times of misfortune, but if it's a consistent pattern over and over and over again, that's the thing that needs to go, right? Don't be so keen to getting rid of everything that you accidentally end up by yourself. You don't need to hold on to everything either, but it's just like, be aware. Be aware of overdoing it. This is a collective reading. It is not a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, I offer those at the link in my bio. Feel free to check it out. And let's do 2 more on what we should do about this little journey here in deciding who we work with and who we don't. This restless energy around wanting our good friends, having too many options and not being sure where to stay, where to go. Last 2, what we should do about it before I move into the Oracle advice cards and release you into the night. Last 2. What should they do about this little journey they're on? Thank you. There's 1. For the 6 of Cups, okay. The 6 of Cups is, those memories. We had that earlier. Take the memories. If you have good memories, take them. Just because you have good memories with people from the past doesn't mean that they deserve to stay in your life right now, okay? If they're not giving the way they should be giving, don't let past them be the reason you choose this present version that's being harmful, okay? And that goes for, it doesn't always just go for people. I have it here because it talks about partnership, right? This is also in the house of career and reputation. So that also applies to our career, right? So if there's something in your life that you may have good memories doing it, but right now in this present moment it is harming you, take the good memories with you and head on out. You don't need to hold on to it just because you have a lot of good memories. Because people right? They choose to be who they are in this present moment. All the past memories do a lot of times is they allow us to give people excuses when they can use their own mouths for why they're acting the way they're acting. Yep, and there's that sideways energy, right? You decide whether you keep the burdens, you carry all the sticks of other people, or you let them go. Okay? Yep. That's for you to decide. So, I am feeling called to get into the Oracle Advice cards. I love those because they kind of give a little bit more food for thought as you continue down your path, down your journey. Before I get into that though, I like to post a summarized video of these lives whenever I'm off for anyone who missed them. So I want to do a quick little recap, and then we will go straight into the Oracle Advice card. So just bear with me for a moment and we will get right into it. Thank you for the follows and shares. Goodness. So, this collective is currently learning how to weed the garden in their life. Yes, plans may not work out because of the current environment that they're in. They're currently completing a cycle of holding on to the memories of people who have now become overcritical, right? Hypercritical, put them in comparison mode, and just overall give them this anxious feeling, right? They compare them to other people who may be more grounded, more stable, more this, more that, right? More creative, more whatever, right? And it makes us feel very anxious, very in our heads, and like we're not stable, we're not grounded, we're not able to go after the things that we want, right? It takes us out of our creative energies and puts us in our self-sabotaging energies. I can't have the things that I want. I'm not creative enough. I'm not ambitious enough. I'm not grounded enough. I'm not, right? And that puts us in this perspective of I have to continuously prove myself. I have to prove myself. And it also puts us in a envy. We look at other people and we go, well, why can't I be like them? What do they have that I don't, right? This heavy fog, this not wanting to go after the things that we want because we feel like we're missing that thing. If I just had whatever this person has, I could do it, right? And that leads to self-betrayal. Self-betrayal, because it puts us in a overbooking, overambitious energy, having too many people in our lives to where we juggle, not having our priorities straight, and it keeps us in this constant imbalance in our own happiness in life. And it makes us feel like we're not lucky, like a repeating cycle. Why you need to hear this at this time is because we feel like life's a repeating cycle. I'm not in my Empress energy. I can't receive. I can't just relax. I can't ever be in my creative energy. I can't ever flow. I'm only ever chasing. I can't receive. I'm giving. I'm going. I'm burning the candle at both ends, but I can't just sit down and enjoy everything I've worked so hard for, right? We want to leave behind this victim thinking, this feeling like we're being bullied by the universe. So we're starting to go on an internal journey, looking within ourselves. We want a new beginning, right? A new beginning with our abundance of, okay, I want new people in my life. I want a new, my abundance. I need to change my abundance because what I'm seeing isn't what I want, right? So I want to leave behind manipulation, being told little lies, being told half-truths, things of this nature. I want things to be clearer. I want to not feel this scarcity, this lack, feeling like I can't have the things that I want. I want to feel like I'm surrounded by people who aren't just listening to respond. I want to stop feeling so regretful, disappointed, and grieving. I want new things. The people around me are in this energy, right? The things around me aren't matching what I want, and I'm disappointed. And we're currently in this energy of figuring out what we're going to work with, what we will and will not work with, right? Whew. Will I work with this Four of Swords? I'm feeling restless and antsy. Antless. That reminds me of an inside joke. with somebody I know with the movie Ants that was just told to me the other day. Working with people who, we want the friends already. We want the people who actually clap for us when good things happen and are actually clapping because they're celebrating and not because they have to clap, right? We want the people who actually enjoy us, who love us, who celebrate us. And right now we're just really restless because it's like, why aren't they here yet? I have all these options. I want to make the correct one. I've had new people in my life. I've picked new avenues, but it feels like the same cycle with a new face on it, right? And I can't decide whether I stay in the mess or whether I go. I can't decide. I'm still learning who I should keep, who I should not. Yes, that's exactly right, R. And right now I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling inspired to not be so disappointed in my life, to be more like, I want to leave behind the dissatisfaction. I want to do something about it. I want to create new traditions. I want new people in my life. I want to be able to look at my harvest and actually like what I see. I want to break this cycle of being disappointed by what's around me. What Spirit wants you to do at this time? Take a look at the relationships around you and see if they are giving as much as they are taking. See if there's a balance. You see how Spirit's literally looking over here with the tea? I find this really funny when I see it, the way this is looking. It's literally like they're pouring tea over relationships. Pay attention. Pay attention to how those relationships make you feel, how the people in your life are making you feel. If interacting with them drains you consistently, not just when they have something going on and we need to be giving a bit more, but if it's a consistent, every time they call you something's going on and they never want to hear about what's going on with you, or they give you like 3 seconds to talk about the things that you like before switching it to what's going on with them, out the door. Bye. Right? There's some resistance to calling them out on their bullshit. Cutting the chat, cutting the excuses. There's resistance to not giving people excuses. A lot of times we will give other people excuses when they're capable of using their own mouth. Yep. Especially if there are people who make you feel like you're not in your power, like you're not this absolutely stunning creature that you are, right? That you're not the sunshine in their life, that you're not the person tending the garden. If they're not making you feel that way, but you're making them feel that way, bye. And yeah, leaving behind the drama, okay? A lot of times we say we don't like drama, but then we surround ourselves with people who like drama. That beep just called somebody out. We are around people who stay in drama, and then we give them excuses for why we should stay and try to fix their lives. That's not your job. It's not your job. They're supposed to be fixing their own life, okay? Unless you are their therapist or you are a doctor trying to sew them up or fix a physical ailment, you're not supposed to be fixing their life, okay? That's how you break that little cycle. That's how you break it. It's when you start actually paying attention and noticing the truth with your own eyeballs, okay? Instead of giving everybody an excuse for why you're specifically allowed to receive that kind of treatment, that behavior, right? Stop giving them excuses. Pay attention to the people who uplift you, you guys are actually looking at each other, you're talking to each other, you're celebrating each other. The people that when you talk to them, you feel like you've just recharged. Like you're motivated, like it's a good experience. You actually want to hang out with them again. If they call your phone, if they text you, you're excited to answer. It's not a, oh God, this person again, what's going on today, you know? Like, no, we can only give so much grace. We deserve the same grace. You don't need to be the 4 a.m. friend. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and go to sleep. If you are not the person if you are not the ambulance, the cops, or any other emergency personnel, there's no reason people should be calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you're someone who works night shift, you know where to put it. If you're asleep, people should not be calling you while you're asleep, okay? They should not be. And as you discern this, as you look at your life and you do see the people that may not be in your best interest, try your best to not let that color your self-worth, okay? Don't let that consume you. Just because someone decides to be an overtaker in a relationship or may not give you the treatment that you have been giving doesn't mean you deserve it, doesn't mean you've earned it, doesn't really mean that your worth has gone down. That means that that person is just doing that. You don't need, it's not you. It's not a you problem, okay? The only way you've contributed to the problem is by allowing them to continue, all right? That's the only way. That's it. And yeah, you need to go from a space of detachment, all right? You're smart, you can make just and fair decisions, and you can make those judgment calls. You have your own eyes, you have your own brain, you have your own ears, okay? You've been there for the entire thing, you've been there for the entire ride, you've heard everything they've had to say, you've seen everything they've done, you've been there, you know the dance, you know the steps, you understand. You know already who should and should not be in your life, who should and should not be lifting you, who has been lifting you and who has not been. And you can make that judgment call, friends. You can get it. It's okay. Right? Even if they make a fuss about it, if they're so concerned about the fact that you're cutting them off because they haven't been contributing, ask them why they haven't been contributing the entire time, why they chose right now in this moment when they've been called out to suddenly decide to be equal in the relationship, and then let them come up with their own excuses, okay? Don't do it for them. You're the gardener of your garden. You build the foundation, you build the garden. We pluck weeds from the garden to keep the garden healthy, okay? Your life is your garden, pluck the weeds out. If you want better friendships and partnerships, you have to pluck the weeds out, because the weeds choke out all the flowers, they cause diseases, right? Even if it's a garden full of weeds, because weeds are just what we decide aren't flowers. Even if your garden is full of weeds, there are still some that cause problems to others, and we pluck them out. We pluck dead flowers and weeds off of the plant to keep the plant healthy. Same thing. Same thing applies to relationships, same things apply to our lives. Hobbies, interests, we outgrow things. They start harming us more than they help us, and it's our job to remove them. You can still love the thing, you can still have the memories, you can still enjoy what it was in your life, but if it is harming you, get rid of it, okay? And there's a cautionary tale as well here of, as you are doing this internal work, as you are doing this, be careful of over pruning, all right? Pay attention. Don't just cut every single person off, okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. Tune into how it feels when you hang out with these people, right? Remember if it's been a pattern or if they're just going through something at the time. Like I said, we're all smart here. We're all capable of understanding. If someone just died in their family, they're probably not going to be super healthy, okay? They're probably not going to be a super healthy friend for a little bit. That's fine, all right? But if it is a constant thing, get rid of it. Don't just cut everyone off. Don't just cut the whole plant down to the base and hope that it revives itself. Don't do that. You'll just end up by yourself. Greens, yes. Super leafy greens and stuff like that is good for your heart chakra. Basically, the color of a specific food helps that specified. It helps the chakra associated with that color, right? Beep. And yes, you can take the memories, you can take the good memories, and you can leave with the good memories. Just because you have good memories with a person doesn't mean that you forgive them for how they're acting in the present moment. All right? And you get to decide. Again, free will must be respected. It's up to you. If you decide to keep the burdens or drop them, you decide if you keep entertaining that behavior that is obviously causing you a lot of distress, or if you leave it behind. It is up to you, friend. All right, so that's the recap. Let's get into the Oracle advice cards to see what advice we can give you on how to proceed forward as you weed your little garden here. see. And there's nothing wrong with weeds. Even mint, the thing that a lot of us love, is a weed. If you put it in a garden with other plants, it is the most vicious little plant besides kudzu you could ever have. It will choke out everything. That's why you usually put them in their own little pot, because they show no mercy. I am feeling stardust. I've been doing these as little daily messages on my story, and I've been kind of liking that. This little like cute advice for today. It's a little simple little thing. I've been digging that. So it's cool that it wants to talk here too. So let's see. Oh, whoops. There you go. Absolutely beautiful deck. I really like it. The guidebook itself, it's so interesting. For anyone who may want this deck, right? I'm not sponsored, but beautiful deck, right? For anyone who is interested in this type of thing, they have the cards, and then the guidebook itself. Thank you. The guidebook itself is a whole other deck of cards that, like, you get the card and you can either intuit it off of here or you can go look at the corresponding card. Very interesting stuff. I think that's it's a bit complicated if you're trying to learn the cards, but I don't know. I think it's okay, especially if I'm like trying to help other people learn how to use these for themselves. It's interesting to help you think when you get to read the guidebook meaning on a card. You know? All right, Spirit, let's ease some of their discomfort, their fear, their anxiety. Yes, of course. Let's ease their fear, their anxiety, and their worries around this, and help give them some advice as they continue forward on their journey to weed out their garden. Sorry about that. I was seeing if the author was on here, but they're not. Oh well, you'll find it. Yes, let's go forward and let's see. I think it's a beautiful deck. It has absolutely gorgeous pictures, but some closing advice for my wonderful collective here this beautiful Christmas Eve. Thank you. Mind over matter. Your thoughts have the power to reshape your reality. Use them wisely. So yes, as you go forward and you discern who is and is not for you, remember again to not let that color your self-worth. Don't let that color your perception of reality. Just because a group of people don't necessarily treat you the way you deserve to be treated doesn't mean that the billions of people on this planet are going to do the same, okay? And thank you, R. I did see the comment that you put up there. I'm really glad. I've been playing around on social media. Any advice for the new year? This is the new year. The new year is the year of the horse. So this is the year of freedom. The year we're currently in is the year of shedding old things. So this next year, we'll be leaving Chiron, right? Chiron is currently in retrograde, the wounded healer. The wound that we've had has been in Aries, so starting new projects, motivation, things of that nature. It will be going direct on January 2nd, which means we should have a surge of energy. We should feel more motivated and inspired to go after the things we've been kind of hesitantly thinking over. We still have our Jupiter in retrograde in Cancer, so beliefs around money caused by the family, that will keep going until March 11th. So we might still have some things to work through until then, but don't worry, you'll get there. You'll get there. I did just put up year ahead readings on my site. So if you ever want to look into that for the year ahead, where I do 12 cards for the year, including a middle of the deck and bottom of the deck energy and or oracle card, feel free. I'm more than happy to do that. I find that to be a very interesting spread. And I can't wait to see how everyone does in 2026. It's going to be an interesting year. I feel it. I can feel something in the wind. There's like a push. The fire horse. There's going to be a lot of people. I have this feeling that there's going to be a lot of people making sudden shifts in their lives. sudden career changes, specifically around this Jupiter going back in direct. I really feel like that's going to be a pattern of people just making these sudden pivots in a different direction. I see it in my head. Just like the wind is like, it's going one way and then it's going to go whoop the whole other way. I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. Yeah. And depending on what number you're going to get for your year, your personal year, will be interesting. I know I'm heading into my year 8, so I'm very interested to see what will show up. Surrenders peace. Let go of inner resistance. Surrender to the flow of life. Interesting. So yeah, mind over matter, right? Don't let it color your perception of other people, of reality, and let go. Let go. Let the river carry you and see where it goes. I love that. I hope you do. That's gorgeous. I have this feeling. 2026. 6 plus 4 is 10, the year of breaking cycles. The cycle breakers, and what comes after you break a cycle? The new beginning. Ooh. Any more advice from my collective today? Yeah, I'm sure anyone else has been tapped in. There's been like this feeling of something approaching. It's like a building up of energy. Yeah, there's this building up of energy coming in. It's going to be interesting. I'm telling you, mark me. Oh yeah, starting spring, there's going to be a lot of changes. And then around the summer, there's going to be some huge, I feel like summer of next year is going to be really important. I don't know why though. Cosmic cycle. Understand the cyclic nature of existence. It gives perspective to your experiences. Trust the cycle. Whenever we're at the bottom of the wheel, we always end up going back to the top, right? There's a cycle in everything. If you break the current cycle, that means you get to start a new one. Yeah, it's like right at the edge. It feels like for a while now there's been something out of reach, 222 alignment. There's something that's been just slightly out of reach. Yeah, we just had a big thing with Pluto, and that's why we've had all of these really, really crazy secrets and revelations coming out lately. So a lot of stuff has been exposed, a lot of shocking things, whether in the public, in like different countries and governments, in our own lives. A lot of stuff's been coming to light. It's like, oh my God, but I don't know. I normally try not to speak on too far in the future or what I'm feeling, because again, there are times when I don't want to be right. Really, there have been many times in my life where I've told people that what would happen to them if they continued entertaining a person. And then I said, no, actually, I hope I'm wrong. Yep. And a lot of times, I'm right, and I don't like being right when that happens. Yeah, chaos is a beautiful thing. A lot of people think it's bad, but it's not. Chaos is new. It's brand new. It shakes things up. It spurs us into healing. It spurs us into transformation and growth. It's not always bad. Getting suddenly proposed to is also chaotic. You know, it's a moment where everything changes. Quantum you. Harness the power of quantum physics to manifest the life you desire. Yes. Some of you may not understand what this means. That's absolutely fine, as it flew off the table. Okay. Quantum you. So what we believe is what our reality is, right? I am, I create. The vibration you're at, the way you think is your reality. It's the subconscious factor. I can't remember the name of it right now, and that drives me nuts when that happens. But it's like if you're like, I really like black cars, a specific car, right? You're going to see that car everywhere you go. Same thing, right? If you keep telling yourself, I'm going, not even that. If you start doing it in the present moment, right? I am a famous singer. Over and over and over and over and over again. You start shifting into that vibration because you're calling it into the present reality. The more you are grounded in that new reality and sitting in that and feeling it, right? Not necessarily daydreaming, but just reaffirming to yourself, the more your subconscious believes it. And the more you start paying attention to the opportunities to get to that thing. Yes, the more you tune in, the more it shows up, because the universe works as a reciprocal relationship. It meets you where you're at. If you say, I'm a famous singer, right, they're going to give you more opportunities to make that a reality. If we're sitting in I will never be a famous singer, there's too many singers out there, no one cares about me, then you're going to reject those opportunities, or you're just not even going to notice them, because that's where you're at. You have to pay attention, right? Use your own brain to call in what you want. Sit in it. Bring it to you. Instead of feeling like, learn how it works. Trust the current. Say what you want and then trust the current. Trust your own subconscious to take you there. Mind over matter. Yes, let the chaos take you there. You tell them what you want, they'll bring it. Yeah, untethered soul. Free yourself from limiting beliefs. Allow your spirit to soar. I just said what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said. Free yourself from limiting beliefs. Allow your spirit to soar. A lot of times we feel like we're not in control of our lives. You don't need to be in control of your life. One, you're the author of your own life. You're the main character. You're the one piloting your meat suit, right? You're the one at the controls. If you're always telling yourself all the reasons your life sucks, you're literally telling reality how to make that continue to happen. Yes, exactly, Mary, that's correct. Pay attention. Watch how you speak to yourself. Yeah, while you're discerning the people in your lives, remember your own self. Remember, pay attention to how you speak to you. What are you saying about yourself? How are you talking about yourself? Are you breathing life into yourself? Are you breathing kindness and love into yourself? Are you being your own biggest fan? Right? I make wise financial decisions. Right? I am surrounded by friends who pour back into me. Right? You keep doing that, your subconscious will pick it up, and you'll start to actually believe it, and then you will go and do those things. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but try it. Give it a try. Give it a try and see what happens. I am tapped in. I am connected to the collective. What I say rings true. And it will happen. The language of the world. Understand the signs of the universe that guide you on your path. Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention to the signs. They'll show up. As you talk, pay attention to what comes in. Pay attention. Because that will tell you if you're in alignment or not. Now, I'm not telling you to seek external validation in the universe, right? Don't be like, okay, if this is the right decision, show me a 222. No. Continue going. Oh, I love that. continue going on your path, continue doing what you do, continue pouring love into yourself, and pay attention, right? If you're doing something and you see, let's say you see, I don't know, 1341. Let's say that's your number. And you look around and you see it. You see it everywhere. After you just started, like, you're like, I'm going to start a candle business. And you start seeing 1341 everywhere, right? There you go. There you go. Or I'm going to own a restaurant. And then you just so happen to meet someone who's selling their restaurant, right? At like a crazy price, but it's like a good deal. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make rational sense why you would even be in this situation. It's because you're in flow. You're doing it. That's the sign you're looking for, okay? That's the confirmation. That's the confirmation of the universe going, message received. Next. You're vibrating at the level of your manifestation of your desires, right? If you're like, I feel like this relationship, I feel like I need to, Oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3 is often a sign of progression and steps forward, steps on the path, right? That's literally the sign of progression. Okay. If you want to know who is and is not for you, you can ask the universe for clarity, right? You can say, oh, this is hard because it's not always fun to see this, but if you really want to know, if you really, really, really want a truth, right? You really want to know who the heck is for you in your life. You say, universe, right? Spirit, whoever you believe in, right? Show me, how do I word that? Show me who is for me. Let the mask fall. Let the clarity come. Give me the ability to see, to discern. Give me the clarity. Yes. Show me the mask is falling off. I'm going to see what happens. Okay? Pay attention. You can also follow that up with your own affirmation, right? I am able to notice when someone is unaligned with me, right? I have strong discernment in my financial and or social life. Yeah. Prayer is just affirmation. A lot of things you see in religion is similar to spirituality. It's a similar concept. Thank you. Any more advice for the collective at this time? And the more you tune into that, the more you start stepping into that, the more you'll notice, and the easier it will be to discern. The easier it will be to step more into the path of least resistance. Soul's calling. Listen to your soul's calling. It guides you towards your true purpose. Yeah. See how our eyes are shut? You don't need to see it. You need to feel it. Listen. I mean, in my head, religion is just man-made. It's just our way of trying to understand the universe, right? We don't always get it right, but that's fine. Everyone's perception of reality is different because we all are unique people. And I'll leave that there. But that's just kind of how I view religion. It's just our way of trying to understand how everything works. 2, 3, 4, more progression. Any more advice? Thank you. Breaking the habit. Choose who you want to be. Break free from past habits and beliefs. Yep. Utilizing that gift. Right? It's interesting, right? It's like it's the same person walking forward with their eyes shut. Utilizing that. And again, it's like not necessarily, none of these people have eyes, by the way, right? We don't see their eyes. They don't need to see because they're not using their eyes. And this person's eyes are shut. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the right path. Heading towards your stability. Beginnings. Partnership, reciprocity, communication, collaboration, foundation, and security. On the path. Very beginning. Let's do 2 more, Spirit, and then we'll release you to the wilds. 2 more. Any more advice for them as they continue forward on this journey? Thank you for the follow, Fitness, and for all the likes. Y'all are great. I'll try to not do midnight streams once the holidays are over. I'm trying so hard, y'all. The power of now. There is immense power in living in the present moment. Yeah. Again, making it present. Not I will, I am. Okay? Will implies that it's coming at some point. M is it's here already. Right? And I've said this before in a past stream, and I know some of you may remember it because some of you have been here for a while. It is impossible to move into the future if you are stuck in your past. It is impossible to be in the now if you are stuck in the past or off in the future. Thank you. Being in the present moment, right? Everything you do in the present moment shapes your future. The reason we're in the present is because past us did the things they did in the present. This is so confusing. So like, you'll never move forward if you're always looking this way. And you'll never be able to, you'll never be able to proceed forward. How do I put that? Because if you're too future focused, you're not paying attention to what's in front of you and you can trip. Yeah, it's like you never actually pay attention to what's in front of you. Thank you, R. I say Monday through Thursday, and I just mean at any point. At any point, Monday through Thursday, you're going to get alive in here. Thank you, R. Goodness. No, you do not need to do that. I have a link in my bio. It's not clickable. You need to have 1,000 followers to make it clickable. You just go there, you copy paste it, and I do offer a 1 year ahead reading, and I also offer a 6 month ahead reading. This is a collective. It's a free collective, right? I'm doing it for everybody. I'm not answering personal questions. I don't believe in spreading people's business on the internet. To me, that's just not for me. But I am happy to do that at the link in my bio where it can stay between you and your chosen spirituality. Oh, you got a twofer. Warrior of light, accept your light and your darkness. They make you the warrior you are, and silence speaks. In silence, find the deep wisdom of your being. Ooh, that's interesting. So, a lot of times we don't like to sit still. We don't like to be silent. We don't like to be by ourselves because we're often like, oh, I'm my own worst enemy. I don't want to hear the demons, yada, yada, yada. Your shadow side is not evil. It's not trying to stop you, right? It is a protective mechanism. Yes, that's absolutely right. When you are sitting still and those moments are coming up, those fears, those doubts, those types of things, they are protective mechanisms. We have to sit with those. We have to figure out where they came from. Why do we feel this way? You have to work with them. The more you resist them, the more it consumes you. Your shadow side is not your enemy. It is a part of you. It is the part of you that you have decided is bad. It's a part of you that someone else has said is bad. It is the part of you that puts you in the familiar pain, the familiar dance. Okay? Because they feel that that's safe. Thank you so much. It's not your enemy. You got to embrace it. In order to make changes in your life, in order to change your mindset, you have to work with the parts of you that resist that change. All right? Because when it comes up and it goes, oh, well, I'll never be famous because who would want to even hear me? You go to it and you go, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like no one wants to hear you? You know, did somebody tell us we're not allowed to be seen? Do you have a fear of being seen, right? Getting in touch with that. Why do you feel like you're not worthy of being seen or heard? And then getting in touch with that, accepting it, right? And this one was also on the top here that flipped over. Evolve your brain. Train your mind to transform your life. The power lies within you. I'm done. I said what I said. I said what I said. And I love this deck. This is how I feel about spirituality. I feel like psychology and spirituality go hand in hand. They are very much a beautiful dance together. I feel like science is just magic that we've discovered how to perceive with our five senses. And I really feel like if you look into this kind of stuff and you start incorporating it into your life, you'll see how things change. It's like in therapy where they start asking you these questions of who made you feel that way. That's you talking to your shadow side. You don't have to believe me. Go look it up. Go look it up in psychology. Or don't. Your life. You're welcome. Thank you, kind, wonderful King Nordine, for being here and being so wonderful. So, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that was helpful to you. Again, a very beautiful, merry, early Christmas to all of you who celebrate. And if you do not, happy holidays to you. Happy Yule, happy Hanukkah. I don't know all the other ones. Oh, goodness. Happy holidays to you and yours. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. If you want a personal reading, then you too. If you want a personal reading, I offer those at the link in my bio. Please feel free to check that out. If you are watching from the YouTube video when I post this, it will be in the link in the description box down below. Quick update, I have added year ahead readings and 6 month ahead readings for the new year at my site. They're on there, check them out. The number of cards my offerings say is just tarot cards, okay? If it says 3 cards, it's 3 tarot cards, but it's also an oracle card. It's also runes, dice, charms, synchronicities, signs, channeled songs, all of it, okay? It's not just the cards. So feel free to check that out, see if I vibe with you. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, for choosing me to be your reader today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you decide not to follow me, you don't vibe with me, that's absolutely fine, okay? I wish you the best of luck, love, happiness, peace, joy, and healing on your journey. And remember that life is an ever crooked path and you are never off of it, okay? And yeah, if you've chosen to follow me and you enjoy my vibe, I can't wait to see you in the next one. And real quick, because it's the holidays, I will not be doing a stream for the rest of the week. I will be back on Monday. So you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, beautiful holidays if you celebrate them. And yeah, you'll see me post little things of the day and all of that, but I just won't be doing any lives, okay? Have a beautiful rest of your night, day, journey, whenever you're watching. And thanks again for being here. Bye!